Both Global and JP Dokkan are completely dead right now. I get that, I agree. I also understand that we get lazy from time to time, but to say that there's nothing to do in Dokkan is hyperbole. I can guarantee you, by the end of this video, I'm going to find at least one thing that you can do. And this video is not going to be very long at all, but I do have a very quick subscriber challenge before we move on to this video. Chilai has been very stingy with her links. I want you to guess how many link level 7 she currently has. Your guesses could either be 0, 1, or 2. If you guess it right, you can skip today's subscriber challenge, but if you guess it wrong, you caught yourself lacking, not me. I think a little voice crack there, but you caught yourself lacking, and you gotta subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. Go ahead, take 3 seconds to guess. 3, 2, 1. The answer is she has a total of 1 link level. So it's very annoying, dude. I don't get how everyone is 9 and 10, but whatever, man. It is what it is. Maybe she's just really not a Battlefield diva. Maybe this is just cap, honestly. Yeah. Anyways, let's move into this video. So the very first thing I want to go over is the Baba Shop, and specifically the Baba Shop characters, okay? We know that on JP, these units are getting easy A's, which means that you should have an SA10 copy, full dupe paths unlocked for each of these characters, as well as an SA5 copy ready to go. They are getting easy A, so you want to do this completely free to play. If you don't have many Baba points, I understand that. What you need to do is grind up some free to play characters, some really easy SSRs or maybe even URs. Honestly, now that I think about it, go to the Dragon Ball story, go to this event right here, and grind up this UR Goku from stage 6, and he sells for 1,500 Baba points. You continue selling him over and over again, you're going to eventually obtain enough to buy some of these characters here, and granted, it definitely is a long and annoying grind, but keep in mind that you do need 21,000, so if every single 20,000, 30,000 that you get, the shop should reset, allowing you to buy one immediately. So continue doing this over and over again until you get every single Baba Shop unit ready to go for their easy A, as well as make sure you are buying this medal right here every single day, because these Baba Shop units require this medal to awaken. And if you haven't been buying this, it's going to take some time, I should say, for you to awaken your unit. So please make sure to get that done. I know many of you have not finished this yet, so I don't know what you're doing. I found something immediately for you to do. The next thing I want to talk about is start to prepare some units that you have in your box, free to play or not, for their eventual easy A's. I have a slot in my box called Easy A Wendo, and basically I put characters here that I pre-farmed for their eventual easy A. So this unit is getting their easy A on Global very, very soon. I've had this SA5 copy sitting here for a very long time. Same thing with maybe this Bulma unit. I mean, I just recently farmed this Bulma, but that's besides the point. This Bulma's SA5. I have these Prime Battle LRs, SA5 ready to go for their eventual easy A, the version Z Goku. There's many free-to-play units in this game that do not have their easy A's. So if you don't have all of them sitting in the, which I don't even have all of them done, so I need to get some of them done as well, but if you don't have any of them done or all of them done, I highly recommend to start farming SA5 copies of these free-to-play units, so that way when they get their easy A's, you do not have much more work to do. You can just easily awaken them, and boom, you're basically good to go, right? This is something else that I've always been advocating, you know, to do something like this. And if you haven't done it yet, now is a chance, especially when it comes to your not version Z, but the Prime Battle LRs. I've done all of these free to play, which means you can do it too, especially with the fact that they have their boosts now, which I guess many or most of the events do, not all of them, but you get the point. So there it is. That's number 2 on this list. I know that I caught a lot of people lacking already in terms of something that you guys can do. Maybe you don't want to do it, and that's perfectly understandable, but it's still something that you can do. Moving on to number 3, which is basically grinding an infinite amount of training locations, training items, and Zenny. I have videos on my channel for, I think, both 2 of the 3, but I'm not going to send you to those videos. I'll just show you really quickly. In this one, go over to Dragon Ball Story, and then go over to the, I think it is movies, yeah. And then this event right here, Galactic Crisis, Super Kai in the Galaxy. Stage 2, basically, or not stage 2, but this event has basically everything you need. Stage 1 gives you an infinite amount of Z-stars. When I say infinite, What I specifically mean is the fact that this event does not go away. So you can grind this over and over and over again all day, every day, to get as many Z swords as you possibly can get in the time that you dedicate to grinding. Stage 2 gives you honestly 2 of some of the best training locations, and that not 2 of the absolute best, but you know, very common ones that are going to help you awaken your characters. And then stage 10 gives you an infinite amount of Zenny. This is basically everything you need. So if you're lacking on training items, if you're lacking on Zenny, lacking on training locations, this is the place to grind it. This is the place to get it done. I know many people are lacking on one of these 3, and if that's you, I'm giving you the keys to success here, all right? Don't catch yourself lacking. Stop doing that, all right? Thank you. Number 4 on this list is basically ranking up. If you are not rank 500 or plus, there's some stones for you to grind for ranking up. Now, I might be wrong about this. I don't think there's currently 4 times XP during this current celebration. Let me check really quick. No, it's unfortunately not here. Oh, I forgot there's World Tournament. That sucks. Anyways, yeah, there is no 4 times XP currently live right now, but it doesn't really matter, because if I actually go over to the missions tab and go to normal, I guess the what's this guy's face? Corrin, yeah, Corrin missions. If you scroll all the way down here, there's a lot of stones you can actually grind up or farm up by ranking up in Dokkan. Let me actually see if I can find any one of those specific missions here. Yeah, reach rank 265 dragon stones. Again, nothing too crazy, but reaching this rank right here honestly is not really that much work, especially during the 4 times 5 times EXP celebration. So I would recommend going to the latest and greatest quest mode stages where you can actually grind up those blue gems, or maybe even those green gems, whatever you need to grind up, even your links as well, and continue to beat that stage over and over again. And eventually you're going to start slowly ranking up and clearing some of these stone missions. I know not everyone watching this video is ranked 500 plus, which means that many of you now have something to do, whether you want to do it or not. And the last thing on this, again, there's many things to do in Dokkan, but I only made a list of 5 things to try and keep this video as short as possible, but also as informative as possible. The last thing is to go over to your missions tab, and then go over to event, the King Kai missions. If you scroll all the way down, or maybe scroll down a little bit, you'll see a lot of them say success, 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 which means that you've beaten or at least completed all the missions. The ones that don't say success means that there's something still for you to do. I have a lot to do. I'm waiting to do all this type of stuff on stream, but maybe you're not, right? So I'd recommend, if you have anything that you still need to do to get it done. I'll give you a quick example right here. These 2 missions. Equip 1 skill orbs. Easy. Let me go over to, did I say orbs or 1 orb? I don't know what I said, but regardless of hidden potential, let's just give a random skill orb to a random character. Let's go to, who should we get? It doesn't really matter. Tech Ultimate Gohan, that's right. He already has all additionals, right? Let me see. Can I give him something a little bit better now that I'm actually here? No. Level 5 is pretty high. Level 5 is also pretty high. Doesn't really, let's just give something stupid to a character. I don't really care. Yeah, Dildo Freeze. Let's give you, a nice level 5 defense there. There we go. Nice. Okay. So there you go. Boom. I just completed 2 missions just like that. That's something for me to do, right? I have a lot to do in Dokkan, and I've done a lot of what I've showed you in this video, which means that if you haven't done any of this stuff, there's definitely a lot for you to do, including those keys right there. Look at that. Easy peasy. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know there's something for you to do out there. If you don't want to do it, that's different. But just because you're lazy, don't say that there's nothing to do in Dokkan. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.